Peacemaker, Pakistan steps between US and Iran. A nuclear-armed Pakistan steps into the Middle East crisis as regional diplomacy races to stop the war.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Mass Reporter. Imagine two giants heading straight toward each other, fists raised, ready to fight. And then, a third country steps right in the middle and says, "Wait, let's talk." That's exactly what's happening right now in the Middle East crisis.
Right now, when the Middle East is on edge, missiles are flying, oil routes are threatened, and global markets are reacting fast. Iran has launched attacks on key targets, including infrastructure and military bases. At the same time, tensions with the United States and Israel are dangerously high. Pakistan has suddenly become the unlikely peacemaker between the United States and Iran, while Israel is not happy about this peace initiative.
And here's the biggest concern. The Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most important oil routes, is now at risk. This narrow waterway carries a massive portion of global energy supplies. If it shuts down, fuel prices, food costs, and economies around the world could be hit instantly. Pakistan, a nuclear-armed country, is quietly trying to stop the war before it gets much worse.
Let me break this down for you in simple words. Right now, the world is watching a dangerous war between the US, Israel, and Iran. Ships are being attacked, oil refineries are burning, and the Strait of Hormuz, which carries nearly 40% of the world's seaborne oil, is under serious threat. In the middle of all this chaos, something interesting is happening behind the scenes. Pakistan has become a major diplomatic hub as its foreign minister. Ishaq Dar recently said his country is very happy because both Iran and the United States now trust Pakistan. Leaders from countries like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt have been meeting in Islamabad.
Their goal? Find a way to stop the war fast. Pakistan isn't just hosting talks. It's trying to become the place where both countries can finally talk face to face. In simple terms, Pakistan wants to be the room where peace negotiations happen. And Pakistan isn't wasting time. Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar is soon flying to Beijing, China, to ask the Chinese government to act as a guarantor. Basically a powerful referee who makes sure both sides keep their promises if a deal is made. Why China? Because Iran wants strong guarantees before sitting down with America. And everyone knows China is big enough and influential enough to play that role.
So why is Pakistan suddenly so important? Simple answer: trust. Pakistan is one of the very few countries in the world that still has decent working relationships with all the major players. The United States, Iran, China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and even Russia. That's extremely rare. Most countries are close to one side and enemies with the other. Pakistan can actually talk to everyone without looking suspicious. Because of this unique position, 4 powerful countries, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Turkey, have quietly formed a new back-channel team.
Together, these 4 nations represent around 500 million people. They control huge amounts of oil, the Suez Canal, advanced weapons factories, and yes, a nuclear arsenal. Experts are already calling this the new 500 million person bloc that could reshape the future of the Middle East. Most countries can't talk to both sides without appearing biased, but Pakistan can. That makes it a perfect bridge, carrying messages, testing ideas, and preventing misunderstandings. And in a crisis like this, a bridge is exactly what the world needs. This group could reshape the future of the Middle East.
But not everyone is happy about it. Some countries see this as a shift in power, and that makes the situation even more sensitive. And guess who's not happy about it? Israel. Just recently, Israel's special envoy Fleur Nahum publicly said Israel is angry at one person only: Pakistan's Army Chief General Asim Munir, because he is trying to pull President Trump away from Israel's side.
Now, while all this diplomacy is happening, the war is still raging. In just the last 12 hours, Iran launched some very serious attacks. Iran hit Israel's giant Teva pharmaceutical factory, the biggest maker of generic medicines in the world. Iran knocked out a major power plant in Israel's Negev desert. Iran struck the oil refinery in Haifa port. Iran also hit American military bases in 4 different Gulf countries at the same time: Kuwait, Bahrain, UAE, and Saudi Arabia. Iran now claims it has full control of the Strait of Hormuz. If that narrow waterway stays blocked or dangerous, the price of petrol, food, and almost everything else can shoot up across the entire world. That's why the whole planet is watching these talks so closely.
Here's what the possible deal might look like. Iran wants to keep selling its oil safely, especially to China. The United States wants better security for rare earth minerals, the special metals used in phones, electric cars, and missiles. In simple terms, oil for China, security for America, and everyone wants the Strait of Hormuz to stay open and safe. China has already come out and publicly supported Pakistan's mediation effort. They said, talking is always better than fighting, and they're ready to help push for a ceasefire.
Look, nobody is saying peace has already arrived. Iran's foreign ministry is still denying any peace talks. Israel is continuing its military operations, and both America and Iran are still speaking in very different tones. But for the first time in weeks, there is a narrow diplomatic path opening up. Pakistan is not trying to solve the entire Middle East problem alone. It is simply trying to create a room where the big powers can at least sit down and test whether a ceasefire or a safe shipping arrangement is possible.
History has seen Pakistan play this bridge role before. In 1971, a secret Pakistani flight helped Henry Kissinger go from Islamabad to Beijing and changed the Cold War forever. Now, decades later, Pakistan's foreign minister is flying the same route again, this time trying to prevent a major war. Whether this succeeds or not, one thing is clear. In a world where most countries have picked a side, Pakistan is standing in the middle, trying to pull the superpowers back from the edge.
What do you think? Is Pakistan doing the right thing by stepping in as mediator? Do you believe this new bloc of Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Turkey will actually change the Middle East? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Maz Reporter. Stay safe, stay informed, peace. I'll see you in the next one.